Good morning, everyone. Today we are doing a special die cut swap, and it's just die cut flowers, and you just create flowers with die cuts from your scraps. And I'm happy to say I was actually able to find enough of the this dark blue. It's kind of like a navy. I'm sure it is a navy. And so I was able to actually do this all with scraps. And here's my design. And I got this from Amazon. And I think one of the things that really drew me to it is I love the color that they actually had done it in. So I did it in the exact same colors. And so I've already antiqued or, colored around inked around the edges of these. And then I actually cut this one out of paper that had like a pattern on it. And this one I actually cut the other side. But then I thought, well, I think I like the other side. So some of them are like this, and then the other ones are like this. So this one I didn't have to ink around. I cut the leaves out of that same paper. So they're all different colors, but all like variegated or whatever you want to call that. And then my yellow, I'm gonna leave my little white ones like they are. Just keep them white. And so I'm kind of hitting the middle of this big flower. And then the edges to give that a little different in color. Variation, I guess is the word. And then I'm doing this one where it's looks very simplified. And I'm going to hit in the middle a little bit just to give it a little more color. And this one looks very much like it, but it maybe was to put over that. I don't know. But because I don't think they actually showed all of them on this. So let's see here. I'm gonna get that and just hit that a little bit at the top. Okay, so this one here, I am actually going to, nope, it's this one. This one here, I am going to kind of curve it a little bit. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this little piece. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit. Okay. And then I'm kind of curving that somewhat. And then I'm just putting glue at the bottom of this little petal. But I'm gonna put it a little bit like a V because I'm not putting it on the top. And then I'm putting this here and curving it a little bit to give it a little bit of a dimension. So I like how that looks. And then I pulled up these leaves a little, or the petals a little bit. Leaves, petals, okay. And so I've got my die here. Oh, and these are they were nesting dies in this shape, and I really like that shape. And I just picked the one that I wanted. Oh, and I will have everybody down below that's also. So this is the nesting dies. So there's like a whole bunch of shapes or a whole bunch of sizes. And this is a fourth size. And let me tell you the measurement of the width of it. It is a little more than 2.5. And it's not quite 4.5. So I'm taking this die first. I don't think this is very much. I love the shape of the petals, and you know, I like how they had done in my favorite colors, so it's like just seeing that in those colors too. It's like I wanted to make it just like it was. I love it. And we can always use flowers. Oh, and the leaf, I didn't bring out the die, but the leaf die, they had like a row of 6, and they're like such a pretty size, or a nice size, and they're really pretty. I really like them. Okay, so I put glue on it here and there, but pretty much covered the area, but not fully every part, because I know it was going to get to this part where it's not gonna, or you know, it's not all on the on the background, and so I did have to go around and hit parts of it with glue. See, like I didn't have enough there. Don't have enough here. Really don't have enough on this one. But that one I didn't know how much was actually going to be on there. Because if I don't have it just like this first one I did, my sample, it's like they're just not all glued down. Okay. Oops, I did have quite a bit on there. I just didn't have it pushed out, I guess, enough. Okay, so then I took some of these leaves and, oh, where's my sample here? And doubled them over the leaves that were already there and bent them up a little bit. And I just glued the bottom part of it. And then curve that up a little bit. And I just, since I already knew my arrangement of the flowers, because I laid it all out first, then I knew which ones I wanted to pop up. And so I just picked, you know, I just counted out 5 leaves, and that's what I did. Oh, and I didn't do this one, but the way that that leaf is, I'm gonna do that one. I like it. I want one there, the way that it looks. Oh, and these leaves go every which way, which is not the same as these, but I didn't even worry about that when I was putting them down. Okay. So let's see, I've got down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I'm actually going to put one over that one because I liked it. I think it needs it. So that one got one. I'm going to move these pictures because it seems like there's so much stuff here. Okay. So I've got the leaves down, except for the ones that I popped up. Okay. And then I'm going to add these flowers. And on my picture, they had this one down here, and I like that. So I laid them similar to the way they were in that picture. Oh, and you know, when you get a die off Amazon, just like Temu, you don't get a picture with it. So I just found it on my phone, went to my Amazon on my phone, and this is the one with the petal. And then I just printed it from there on my photo printer. So I'm just putting down all my yellow pieces first because they're the biggest. And this one, they didn't even show this one on here, but I decided I wanted to put it here because I like 3. And then these ones here, I've already went over them with some blue, but this one I actually picked up after I had orange ink on my fingers, so it's like it got a little different color on there. But I'm all right with that. You know how nature is pretty random. Okay, now I gotta find the way that it goes. It looks like this. And I've got 2 different color blues, so I'm using 2 with the dark tops and 2 with the light tops. And I just gotta make sure I find the way that it goes. It goes like this. It's like putting together a puzzle. And I think I do like putting the glue here for better. Okay, now I've got to find that little piece that lets me know I've got it going the right direction. There we go. It's pretty easy actually. And even though I cut out enough stuff for 6, it seemed like they cut pretty fast. Okay, so since these are the next size, I'm doing the next biggest piece, I'm doing them next. So I'm doing 2 in the lighter and 2 in the dark. Or I guess same colors, just, you know, reverse. Okay. I really, this green is actually, it was a Heidi Swap paper pad, and it had like a pattern on one side and the other side was plain, and I really bought it for the plain side, just so I'd have some green, or you know, it was assorted colors. But I love cutting these from that. It really turned out pretty. And then these white ones, I'm doing 2 together, so it's like a double, and I'm kind of pushing the center down and curving up the top. And I'm doing 5, so I gotta have 10 of these. I think I don't have enough cut, so I will have to cut some more of those. But they're in a strip, so when you cut 1, you get 5, I think, 5 or 4. I forget which, but I'm gonna use 5. And lots of times I leave things together as much as possible, but because of the colors that I wanted the different colors, then I did take everything apart with this one. But the blue flowers, I left them together, and I don't even know if you could take them apart the way that they were set up. And then the white ones, they're stuck together, and the leaves were stuck together, and I just love those leaves. I would cut out a ton of those and just use them for any time I want leaves, because they are really pretty and they're a very nice size. Okay, so I'm gonna, on these little circles at the end, that's where you put your other flowers. And you could, you know, not put them there if you don't want them there, but I'm gonna put them there. And these ones, I did not put any inking on them at all. Oh, and I got my Tim Holtz mat, so even if I get glue on it, it's not going to be stuck to the table or to a piece of paper. So I really like that. I love my Tim Holtz mat. And you know, some of these leaves are like double. I love that look. Okay, and then, so everybody that's in this swap will get one like this. I have this, it's actually an 18 karat gold leaf pen, and I am going to just hit the middle of this 3 times. So that I have something there in the middle of those little white flowers. And I don't remember if I said this, but yeah, I'm a day late doing this, but I wanted to do it, so I just went ahead and did it. So thank you for joining me. I will have close-ups at the end. Make sure you check out everybody else who's playing Scraps to Embellishment. And I was pretty excited that I was able to just use scraps. Sometimes I have to find, you know, when I do a bigger one like this, I need to find something else, but I didn't even have to do that today. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.